guys, we just had the last night of the proms, and hearing Nigel Farage singing Rule Britannia with his party Reform UK, well, this song got me to thinking Britain will never be slaves. Britain will never be slaves. However, we already are. The political system we have gives the impression that we are a free democracy with the real choice to choose who leads and governs us, when in reality, under this current system, we are choosing to vote for either of two parties who are really just two sides of the same coin. Oh yes, on the surface the Tories and Labour are about as different as can be, with one party I see as consumed by greed and the other totally devoured by unadulterated wickedness. But when you look closer and examine them closely, they are really working towards the same goal, but from different paths. Whichever way I look at it, neither party, Tory or Labour, really has the electorate's interest at heart. They are self-serving machines, intent on power, and both with the ultimate goal of total control, but from differing doctrines. Now, we all know about hands being in the cookie jar. Well, this is a little different. I view both parties as salivating monsters hovering over and around the biscuit tin. The Tories are hungry and determined to get their hands on the biscuit tin, to rip it open, to steal from and to trough from its contents, whilst the sly and cunning Labour Party wish both to own and to guard the biscuit tin and keep it at arm's length away from the electorate, and to use it to control us by denying us access to its contents. Whilst the Tories plunder from the tin, they believe they are both good and righteous because in their minds, like the supposed trickle-down economy, as they gorge themselves, they believe that the public will benefit from the crumbs that fall from their greedy mouths, and therefore, ultimately, everyone will reap some of the benefits, and thus they assuage any guilt they may have from their greed. But Labour does not have the sweet tooth of the Tory, but their greed and avarice equally knows no bounds. Labour is both cunning and control mad, so they use the biscuit tin as a weapon against its own people. They use that biscuit tin and its contents to dictate to the people as to when and to where they can get access to its contents. But of course, only under the strict control and supervision of the Labour Party, and only at the expense of forfeiting and giving up some precious liberty or other as payment. So even though on the surface they may look like two entirely separate and different entities, in fact they are actually both on the same team but working from different angles, like the three-card Molly card sharks, who employ ringers who act as innocent bystanders who are actually there to identify potential marks and to reel them in by posing as genuine players and onlookers. However, the construct is meticulously built to get you to play and to be fleeced of your money. So we have two totally different political parties with polar opposite ideologies, which is in fact true. But the killer twist is both parties are in fact working for the same ultimate goal, which is to bring us all to heel. The only difference is that one party is openly greedy and reckless in its actions, whilst the other is cunning, devious and totally underhand in its. This is where Reform UK really could play its part, because what we need is a new parliamentary voting system that will allow the breakup of the monopoly of the two-party system, which guarantees those who really control our lands to rule, without checks and without balances, and impose their will on us, no matter whom we vote for. So as a public, we deserve a better choice than what we currently have, and a choice that will stop situations such as Starmer winning a massive mandate on such a low percentage of the public vote. And I believe, guys, I'll put it up here, it was only like 37% of the vote. Really? So, guys, a natural check and balance would make more sense, as Reform UK, who took 14% of the vote, should be rewarded with more than just a paltry 5 seats in the Commons, in what was apparently the most disproportionate vote to seat share on record. That is the most disproportionate vote to seat share on record. This would be able to hold egomaniacs like Starmer to account. So, guys, perhaps it is time to give Reform UK our full backing. Ditch all the other parties and give them the chance to replace this two-tier shower of charlatans. However, if Reform UK get in and don't give us what we want, we will have to totally rethink our approach, and we will have to realise and admit we are on our own, and that no one, and I mean no one, is coming to save us. 5 years under Starmer and this country will be changed irrevocably, and we will be as lost can be, with no hope and no salvation. New laws will be sworn in to prevent anyone from reversing what Starmer wishes to put into place and enshrine into our constitution. Guys, keep lobbying your MPs and don't let this happen. Guys, let me know down here in the comments section what you think about this. We may have a two-party system. Allegedly, it's a bit more than that, but in effect, we've got a two-party system. But guys, in my opinion, they are just two sides of the same coin. We really need some sort of change, something to really just absolutely, I can't say the words because it'll be taken out of context. I was going to say blow it out of the water, but you know what happened here, people take it out of context. So guys, we need some kind of disruptor to disrupt this two-party Tory Labour monopoly. We need something to allow some like Reform UK, who got 14% of the vote and only 5 seats, which is less than 1%. And then we had like the Liberal Democrats, who had, I think, 12% of the vote, but they got a bigger percentage of seats in the House of Commons. I don't know how that works, guys. Let me know down here in the comment section what you think. But I think this is the time, people. We have one last chance. We need to basically get rid of the Tories and get rid of Labour, bring something else new in. And if we do, by any chance, get someone else new to come in and they fail us, then guys, we know that we are out on our own. We know that there is absolutely no will from those people who absolutely run this country. And I don't think that the Labour or Conservatives run this country. There's something behind Labour and Conservatives. But guys, we need to have one last chance, one last push. And if that push doesn't work, then we need to rethink our approach. That is it, people. That is it. One last chance. We need to all stick together and ditch what is presently here. We get a new system in. If that new system doesn't work, then we just need to wake up and smell the coffee and realise we are out on our own. Anyway, guys, let me know down here in the comment section what you think. I've been thinking about it this weekend. I was watching the proms and I was watching and listening to some of the songs, some of the flag waving. I didn't really wish to see the European flags in the Royal Albert Hall, but it is what it is, people. I didn't really want to see those European flags in the Royal Albert Hall, but it is what it is. Guys, as I said, always said, guys, wherever you're from, wherever you're at, be proud of where you're from. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, guys. Be proud of where you're from, and basically we need to support where we're from, and we need to make certain that basically we are not kicked to the curb, because this is what's happening. You're being kicked to the curb and they want to silence us to make certain they can do it without reproach. Anyway, guys, make certain you look after yourselves, you look after each other, go out and have fun, and please make certain and ensure you come back to the next Urban Bars reaction, guys.